Okay, this is a brief audio review of the dating site Zoosk. Now, over the years, I've been a paid member of numerous dating sites, and I know what I'm talking about um, on that basis. Recently, I joined Zoosk, I gave it a once over, and I went, sure, it's another dating site, it's probably fairly typical, but I haven't tried it before. Let's pay up and carry on. Um, Took me a few days to figure this out, but unlike every other dating site, which is pretty simple really, you pay, you send messages, anybody that you send messages to can read the messages. On the better dating sites, because you are a paid member, they can even reply to you even if they are not a paid member. Not Zoosk. On Zoosk, unless you are a paid member, all you can do is view profiles and send winks. You cannot read any messages that are sent to you, and you cannot reply to any messages that are sent to you. So, Zoosk paralyzes anybody who either can't or won't pay to use it. This is just, not acceptable in the online dating site market. This makes Zoosk immediately not worth bothering with. But it doesn't end there. The search engine. You can't filter out all the people who at some point in the past have joined Zoosk and then for weeks or months have never logged in. When you run a search, you get everybody who fits that criteria, even if they looked at the site once and never came back again. But wait, no, when I say everybody, that's not entirely true, because personally, me as a paid member in my location, I was only able to search to to a limit of 160 kilometers away. Now, if you live in a country where they don't use kilometers, learn to. Kilometers are better than miles, and it's not my problem. Now, doesn't really matter because I'm not likely to date anybody who is more than 160 k's away, because that's already like a 2 hour plus train ride. But I'm sitting there with paid member limited to 160, and I'm getting viewed by girls from the Philippines, which is thousands of miles from where I live. So I'm like, how the fuck is it that me as a paid member has this restriction, but people in some other country don't? Anyway, I digress. That really isn't important. So I've paid. Even then, bearing in mind that I can't filter by who's actually logged on recently, the one option that might remain would be I'll just spam the fuck out of it. I'll just fire hundreds and hundreds of copy and paste messages and hope that some of them reach people who've actually logged in recently and will log in within the next week or month. But no, you can only send 100 messages and 100 winks per 24 hours. Now let's be clear. In a normal situation where you can filter for people who are active users, that's fine. That's more than enough. But if you're like me and you've paid money and you've gotten into a site that sucks, and you think to yourself, well, I don't know, I'll just fire away spam messages, and hopefully I'll find somebody who actually uses the site rather than just made a profile at some point in the past because of some link from Facebook. And yeah, so it's just digging itself deeper. I mean, seriously, this is just poor. It's a very, very shoddy, ill-designed system. Um, and then there's this disparity between the website, the phone app, and the supplementary instant messenger chat system download that you can get for your PC. When you log into your the website, it keeps telling you that people are trying to chat with you. You can't chat on the website. You can't chat on the phone app. You can chat if you download a standalone Zoosk chat system. And I tried that and I downloaded it, and straight away it boots up every time you switch on your computer. You can't stop it from doing that, which would be fine if it was awesome, but it's not. It's not even as good as like any other chat system, whether it be Skype or Yahoo or MSN. Um, it's not live. It's not instant. It's just another way to send and receive messages, and basically feels like some kind of tacked on text messaging thing. Um, let's see. I can't guarantee that what I'm about to say is true, but all the evidence suggests that you that despite everything else about this site and this service being very shoddy, very low quality, and very badly done, they seem to have some really good technology running that eliminates any attempt by you as a paid member to tell any other member, including other paid members, any other way to contact you. I've referenced my Skype, my Line, and my Gmail to a number of people, the small number of paid members I've managed to find who can actually reply to me and read my messages, and they're not seeing it. They're not able to respond. They're not able to see what I write about this. Um, it could be that they're just not adding me, which is fine. I don't expect to be added, but just on the basis that I've actually said to them, hey, I just want to see if this works and whether you can even read this, and then I'll insert in separate messages I might add. I like message 1, my, message 2, Skype, message 3, Skype ID. Likewise, line ID same way, and absolutely no connections, no response. So this site, it just paralyzes you, it cripples you. It's almost as if they're actually trolling people. It feels like I'm being trolled. It feels like they've created this fake, completely fake dating site that is absolutely worthless and can't achieve anything. So, yeah, do not bother with Zoosk at all. It's a complete waste of time. There are many better dating sites. Um, whether I don't really deal with free dating sites because I just can't. I like paid ones because they're just better. But every other paid dating site I've ever used was far better than Zoosk in so many ways. So Zoosk, stay away. Save yourself the trouble. Good luck elsewhere. Have a good life.